As you can see, I'm wearing a new hat in which my mother despises, so therefore I love it. In today's video, hopefully it's going to be a little bit shorter, but hopefully way more important to you, because I'm going to be talking about content on social that you guys can be sharing. Just a kind of refresher course. This video isn't going to be a how-to, it's just going to be more or less a, hey, just a reminder, there's content that you can be promoting. So, without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing that I would recommend you promoting, if you have it, now this will only apply to the people that are doing basically virtual open houses and virtual tours, right? Let's say you spent the time, you spent the money, the resources to go in, you have a listing, and due to the pandemic or whatever reason, you now have a virtual open house or an open tour that you can promote. I feel like that is going to be way more, maybe not socially acceptable, but I think that will generate a whole lot more interest than just posting your listing that you got with photos, right? Last time I checked, people are very nosy, and because let's be real, I mean, people, especially the people that are in the market for homes, what are they doing? They're on those sites just looking at houses, even if they can't afford them. Even if the people aren't necessarily in the market for a home, they're still looking at houses. So promoting your virtual tour, your open house, is not only a great way of saying, hey, look, I have a listing, if you want it, or somebody you may know want it, blah, blah, but it's also just a great way to just generate traffic to your site. So keep that in mind. And if you don't have any virtual tours or virtual open houses lined up, look into that. Think about it. I talk to some of your other real estate agents in your office that are doing that, see how it's working, and just kind of go from there and make your own decision. Okay, so for this next piece of content, it's actually completely brand new, and an email or two may have gone out about this. I'm not entirely sure. But if you go to r1place.net, right, as you can see here on the screen, here is what the homepage currently looks like for One Place, right? Down here, bottom right, in the Market Yourself section, the marketing department is basically developing a site specifically for your marketing needs. The goal is to just kind of lump everything together that we provide, as well as other things, in terms of the marketing aspect. So let me just, for example, show you. In the Market Yourself section, down here, the very last one, social media, okay? If you click that, it's going to take you to a site called R Martech. Now, it's not, full disclosure, this site is not done yet. We are literally building it piece by piece, but we wanted to make sure that this portion of the site was done first, because we knew that it was going to be the most important to you. Basically, what this page on the site is basically pre-created social media posts for you that are branded. We have the three main brands. We have the Real Estate One, Maxbrook, and JJ, and then we also have some affiliates. If you want one that's unbranded, we also have those as well. You can see up here in the filter by section, you can filter by brand. So if you only want Real Estate One ones, you can look at them. JJ, Maxbrook. If you want to see what affiliate posts we have those. Those are always good ones. And then unbranded, as you can see here. So I'm just going to go back to the all filter, and as you can see, we kind of just have, they're sort of random, but they're not here we have congratulations grads, because obviously it's like the spring/summer, so high school and college kids graduated, but we didn't know that because they didn't have any ceremonies. But that's there for you to grab. We have this one down here that's distance socially, eat locally. Another very neat thing that we've done is when you click on it, it's going to take you to the page, and it's going to give you some instructions if you want them. So it gives you the title, Distance Socially, Eat Locally. And then it gives you some instructions where it gives you download the image, upload the image, copy and paste, right? So here's the image. We have conveniently provided you with a button that all you have to do is press and it downloads it to your device, your computer, your phone, wherever you're at, it will download it. And then let's say that you don't really have the time or brain power to think of the copy to put with the post. We have some suggested verbiage down below. And what you can also do is just press this button where it copies to your clipboard, and all you have to do is upload the photo to Facebook or wherever you're going to post it, Instagram, and then you just have to press paste, and all of these words will go in there for you. I know, that's insane. So let's just continue looking. There are just generic ones. That's primarily what you're going to find in here, but there will also be holiday ones. We did have a post for Memorial Day, bingo, right here. I would have to imagine, I'm not 100% sure, but if I know my marketing team, we will have one for the 4th of July. Timetable that is not my wheelhouse. I am unsure, but I would bet that we will have a 4th of July post for you. So, just take a quick gander at all of these posts. I guarantee you there will be more than like 3 easily that you can post, because we try to make them evergreen content. And if you've been in on any of my talks, I talk about evergreen content. It's basically content that can sit on a shelf and it will still be relevant in 6 months to a year. Like, it's not time dependent. So that's what we try to create here, so that we're not dating ourselves fairly quickly. Yes, obviously the holiday ones, you only have a specific window to use those, but for the majority of these, you should be able to get away with posting them, months from now, and they should be still fine. Okay, so we've gone over that. Now, last but not least, obviously there's more, but for this video, the last piece of content, if you will, is basically your life, right? You're human too. They are not only hiring you as a real estate agent to do the best job, but they're also hiring you because they probably and hopefully get along with you. They mesh, you guys connect. When it comes to finding new clients, right? Obviously they want the best realtor. They want the person that knows what they're doing. But last time I checked, you spend a decent amount of time with your realtor, as well as conversing with your realtor. And if you don't mesh, if you don't work, you're not going to keep that client for long. So that's why I recommend showing who you are on your social, because people aren't just buying the real estate version of you, they're buying you, your personality and your character and all that fun stuff. So, make sure to show your life, what's going on, whether it's, your office life or your home life, whatever you're comfortable with. Think about it. That's easy content, in my opinion. Like, that's just snapping a photo from your phone and uploading it real quick. Very little thought probably has to go into that. So with that being said, thank you for watching this video. Stay safe, wash your hands, and get some exercise. I think I switched those up, but